Every year we have a picnic at the cemetery with my family, and it has honestly become one of my favorite traditions. As a kid, I never really understood what we were doing, and I just followed my parents along. And you know what? As a kid, as a 33-year-old, I still am not fully understanding of what we're doing, and I just follow along my parents, what they tell me to do. I've become very grateful for this tradition because essentially what we do is we go as a family to the cemetery and we visit my grandma's husband, Maya Gong, and then we go visit my dad's parents, and what we do is we have this picnic. It's hosted on a special day of the Chinese calendar. My mom prepares a whole chicken, crispy pork, a bunch of cakes, and boiled eggs, and my dad burns incense for them. We bring money to burn for them for their afterlives, whether they're in heaven or in hell. It says a hell banknote on it. No, it's not real money, but essentially we burn these things in hopes that they receive them on the other side so that they have money to spend for the year. The best part is my grandma tells my grandpa what happened over the last year. She tells him to look over us and, bless us with wealth and prosperity and good health. She tells grandpa about how I still have not successfully had dragon phoenix twins. It's actually really fun. She tells him about how proud she is of Tyler, her beautiful, smart, and amazing grandson-in-law. And it's just such a beautiful tradition because it brings our family together. It just helps us to remember those that have passed. And I think it's really amazing because I find that once we lose those people in our lives, they are, present in our lives for as long as we allow them to be. There's a saying I really like that goes, you're only alive for as long as people remember you. And that's what this is. Our family members are kept alive for as long as we remember them for. The next person we go to visit is actually our Uncle Cito. This man is the reason that I exist in Canada, and that's a pretty cool thing. So we definitely owe it to him for bringing my dad here over 30 years ago. He is the main reason why I was able to be born here and have such a beautiful life. So I thanked him for that today. But one of the most beautiful things that has happened in the last year is, for the first time last year, my parents decided that they wanted to visit Tyler's grandparents as well. His Omi, his Opie, his grandpa Wilf. And so this year, now it's become a tradition. My mom made an extra steamed chicken. She made extra crispy pork and cakes. And we drove across the city to the other cemetery and went to visit Grandpa Wilf. And we told Grandpa Wilf about how our lives have been. And my parents still burned incense. We joked that, Omi doesn't know how to use chopsticks, but hopefully she can learn in the afterlife. Tyler got to set up the picnic for his Omi and his Opie with my grandma, and grandma taught him that, the chopsticks go on the left side because for your grandparents who are sitting across the table from you, they need the chopsticks on their right. Honestly, it's just such an amazing tradition that we do together. And so if you see a family chopping up a chicken or chopping up crispy pork in the cemetery, that's us.